People think they're coming to Italy for the food. They have no idea what they've actually signed up for. And yes, the food is extraordinary, but what I've seen happen at the table over and over again is something much bigger than a meal. Most of my guests come from the US and they have different backgrounds and different lives, and they usually don't know each other at all when the trip starts. My family in Italy only speaks Italian, and yet somehow everyone communicates. It's really so much fun to watch. And by the end of the week, they don't want to leave each other, and lifelong friendships begin. Something about Italy does that. On one trip, we were walking through the weekly market in Tuscany, and I look over and one of my guests is behind the counter helping sell walnuts. The owner told her to jump in, and she did, and there she was selling walnuts like she had worked the market her whole entire life. And naturally, I stopped by and bought some. And every time I think of that, it just makes me laugh. And then another time, my cousins wanted to teach my group how to say hip hip hooray in Italian, which is hip hip ura. And every time we were at an event or after dinner or celebrating something, they would start chanting it. And every single time, it was just hilarious. What I've learned after years of bringing people to Italy is that food is only part of it. Yes, they come for the pasta and the wine and the markets and the beautiful towns, but somewhere along the way, strangers become friends. My family becomes their family. And by the end of the week, nobody wants to say goodbye. I watch friendships begin around those tables that are still going strong years later. To me, that's the real magic. If you've been thinking about joining us in Italy and wondering whether this might be your year, DM me the words "our table." I'd love to tell you more about the one remaining room.